Welcome into the Film Guy Network. It's football season, which means I've got a film study for you.
What's up? Really like that. You really like that?
Let's shut up and grind some tape.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in to the Film Guy Network on a fabulous, it's today Wednesday afternoon, morning. It's Wednesday morning here inside the studio. We got a great one planned for you guys today. Had part one of the G-Day scrimmage up on Monday. Let that kind of simmer. You guys have watched that at a pretty high clip. We promised you part two. We are back here today for part two. We got some young guys today, Jonathan, and I think I'm going to leave and not only impressed with, but leave with the idea of this guy might have to play. This guy might have to play this year for the University of Georgia. Hey, hope you enjoy. Got a couple of rules around here. If you learned anything about the game of football today, you must subscribe. If you learned anything about your favorite football team today, you must subscribe. If you have any fun at all today, you must subscribe. Well, shut up and let's grind the tape. All right. Got a very special guest coming in tonight for our live show, live at 8 o'clock here on a Wednesday night. We will not be live tomorrow for the NFL Draft. Yours truly will be on Dan Le Batard's show, so you can come watch us there. Jonathan, I forgot the keyboard. Let me grab that keyboard, my boy. All right, so, yeah, got a great one here for you today. Got about, 3 pages worth of notes. Normally that means about an hour worth of film, okay? So let's get after it. Now, first and foremost, hey, okay, awesome. This guy's young. He's a freshman, all that good stuff. Not your typical corner. Not your typical corner to, force run support action from, okay? He's like that, all right? We probably don't need jet sweep into him. He's going to come downhill. He's going to strike. He's going to shed blocks. He's going to put it on, all right, behind the line of scrimmage. Now, here's what I will say, 23. Can we wrap up, big dog? Let's wrap up, okay? Let's wrap up. That's the only thing I got for 23 right there. Also, Jonathan, love the effort here from Big 11. That's Darian Nick-Ignagbon, all right? 35, I think, gives it a good chase, too. There's 2 good defensive linemen running after the rock right here, and I enjoyed the effort. Good job right there by 11, and who's that? Is that 42? Is that Nick Abrams? It's good effort right there from a young defensive core, right? Got a freshman making the set and the edge hit right there from 23, wrap up. Got a redshirt freshman efforting over there, getting over there, wrap up 11, all right, and then Nick Abrams finishes it off, okay? So good effort all across the board, but nonetheless, that young corner over there, he ain't the one, right? He's not the one to kind of try to see if we can run at. No, you can't. This kid's got juice, Jonathan. I think we got it. We're going to have to do something, right? We're going to have to do something to get him on the football field and get him yards after catch opportunities because he can go, all right? He can go. He can pluck, tuck, and get after. I don't hate the effort that 42 plays with. All right, we're just going to have some bad eyes a couple times today from Nick Abrams, the young freshman linebacker, as you would expect from any freshman linebacker, right? Should expect some growing pains. I'll give you, Jonathan, I'll donate $10. I'll donate $20 every missed tackle this year from Jamali Riddle to a what do you call this? What do you donate? Charity. To a charity that the comments deem, okay? Because I don't think he misses tackles. I don't. But, at the end of the year, we'll just give a couple hundred to charity anyways because he's not going to miss any. But every tackle that Jamali Riddle misses this year, I'll donate $20 to the chat's favorite charity, okay? Because this dude can run the alley, all right, and he can strike. Here's what I love about this, Jonathan. They look to me to be in too high safety defense, right? Mm-hmm. Both of these safeties look to me like they are reading run, playing pass, right? They look like they're almost like a center fielder. Hey, first step in instead of first step back. First step in to play the run, then we play the pass, okay? That's how split safety defense should work here. Because if this thing falls off the table, Jonathan, whose responsibility is it to go fill the gap? the safeties, right? When I say fall off the table, I mean get outside of the box and fall off that table. If it falls off that table, 12's got to come set that edge and be the alley support run player, right? That's how this safety defense works right here. Look at him. Immediately feeling run, isn't he? Look how quickly he was feeling run right there, Jonathan. Todd takes a minute, don't he? Todd's already out of the picture. 12's rolling down. 12 feels run real quick, finds it, sticks it, tackles it right at 2 yards. Let's go to 51-47. You know, I don't know if they were, I'm sure they talked about this a lot last year with Uzo, last 4 years with Uzo. But I find that pass rushing is just as much about footwork and hands as it is about twitch and athleticism and all that good stuff. You have to have those things, don't get me wrong. But if our feet aren't constantly pointing towards the quarterback, if we're wasting steps, if we're wasting angles, we're not going to get home. If we don't fight with our hands very well, if we don't play with good pad level, if we don't do that, we're not going to win. All right, so it's not just, oh, so-and-so's twitchy, he's going to get home. Yeah, well, this is probably one of the least twitchy edge rushers that they have in the room. Kamari Brooks is not going to be labeled this twitchy freak. In fact, I would say he's closer to like a Robert Beal than he is a Nolan Smith, okay? Robert Beal's still a damn good football player. I think Kamari's going to be a damn good football player. In fact, I think stuff like this means we might have to think about playing him immediately. Watch this, Jonathan. Show good bull rush presence right here to the right tackle, right? We get him to play over his toes and feel as if he has to combat this contact, right? So we got the right tackle already. Now, we swipe, we dip, we rip. Playing low, aren't we? But look at our toes right here. Watch this next toe towards the quarterback. You see that? See how directly towards the quarterback we are? Hey, he's going to keep trying to push us past the point. Look at our feet directly back towards the bend, right? We're not this way. We're not headed towards this sideline. We're headed back towards the middle of the pocket. Hell, we're not even spinning this way, are we, Jonathan? We're ready to go back this way. Why? Because the quarterback's going to go that way, isn't he? He's going to step back up in the pocket. It's great footwork. Watch this next one. Boom, right towards the cue, okay? So hands, feet, bend. There's the hands. There's the bend. There's the footwork. Boom, right towards the cue. Next one, right towards the cue. We got to get back home towards that guy. We got to be able to get that bend, right? People talk about bending towards the line of scrimmage and bending towards the ground. That's all great. But if we don't bend at the ankles and if we don't bend at the feet, none of it matters, right? We're just leaning over at that point. But if our feet and our ankles, if they're bent back towards the spot that we want to be at, we're going to get home. Great ball alert. Great ball alert. Got a great ball alert. Now, split again, right, Jonathan? Middle of the field looks wide open, right? Mm-hmm. So we got Fogel running this one. We like it pre-snap, right? I like it even more post-snap because 12 rolls down into the box and 22 originally opens to the boundary on his side. So watch this as the ball snap. Now, we don't have the all 22, but I'm confused because I don't know how 22 gets Todd. I don't know how he gets back in. I don't know how he gets back into this picture, okay? That's the last time we see him. He's opening his hips to the boundary. The middle of the field is wide ass open, right, Jonathan? We got that skinny bender, whatever you want to post, whatever, from the number 3 receiver in Braden Fogel. This should be a bang-up reception, right? Especially when you see the ball from Melinder. 1, 2, 3, one hitch, rip that sucker. How in the shit did that safety get back into that photo?
No clue.
How? He does this several times now. He doesn't make plays on the ball when he gets there. I think he had an interception on Saturday, but he's covering so much ground, Todd is. I mean, it is ridiculous. Look at that. He's over here. He's going to hit that kid over there. He teleported.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it should, honest to God, it should be a touchdown pass. Mm-hmm. With the way that the two middle field hole safeties, the way they split, for him to be right back there and make, not only to make contact, but make a big hit, almost punch the ball out. I need to see all 22, Coach. Great catch, Braden. See, I don't know. He was on the left hash. Hashes are like 16 and a half yards wide, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, where are we at? Oh, dude, I love everything about this clip. There's so much good here. So much good here to coach. First, I want to talk about 72, okay? I want to talk about the matchup between Ekene Agboko right here and Kamari Brooks on the left side of this offensive line. Now, it's important to get your feet in the ground, your hands in the ground, strike with your hat, all that good stuff. But really, if we don't have the ability to uncoil our hips as an offensive lineman, we are going to struggle. We're going to struggle to move people in the run game. Watch 72 right now, Jonathan. Watch him bring his belly button. Watch him bring his belly button to the guy he's blocking. Woo! Good uncoiling of the hips, right? All right, so now watch this. We got movement, right? We moved him up off the point. That's a great rep from 72. But the rep's not over for the defense, right? So 15's lost the point of contact. We would agree?
Yep.
It's unfortunate. That's a good football player across from us. We ain't seen nobody like Ekene here in the state of Georgia. In high school, I would imagine. Now, watch the end of the rep, though, because that's all that really matters as a defender, okay, because our corner's doing a great job. We'll talk about him in a second. But watch 15 right here, Jonathan. Watch the effort to the football. Boom. We get the extra contact piece, right? We got a big shot over there on the sideline from 15. That's good stuff. I love the effort. I love the battle right there between two future meaningful dogs. Now, what I also want you to see here, Jonathan, is from another young corner in Jordan Smith. Jordan Smith was a safety in high school, Jonathan. He's playing corner now at the University of Georgia. Wide receiver is going to obviously try to crack the safety. Watch this. Boom, inside release, downset hut, going to crack the safety. Okay, now, most young corners who are in man-to-man coverage or in cover 7 principles over there, they're in Meg. They think, oh, shit, he's running a slant. I'm just going to run with him. Do you see how quickly we recognize crack, replace? Look at our eyes. Where are they at? They're on the ball carrier right now. We know we've been cracked. We know we've been replaced. We now have outside leverage. We have to turn this thing back in if we can. So watch Jordan Smith right here from this point. He's going to immediately start to dive back out. And hell, he bounces before the back does. And now we can meet him at the line of scrimmage. This is a great rep by the corner too, who is a freshman. Okay? So freshman running back in Jay Lamar right now. Jonathan getting hit at the line of scrimmage, right? What's your job? Take care of +1. +1 has arrived. Is this going to be a 0-yard gain? Better not be. Your job is to do something with it. So what's it going to be? It's actually going to be a 5-yard gain because we're going to strain after contact. Okay? I love that rep. I love that rep from all 4 of those guys. You know what else I love about that rep, Jonathan? We get a one-on-one tackle rep. We get a one-on-one tackle versus defensive end rep. And those are really the only heavy contact points on that run play. Did you notice that? Everybody else is kind of down blocking, jacking around. We're trying to attack run support in the corner, trying to see if he can play his job. That's spring ball, okay? I love that. I love that. That's thoughtful spring ball, okay? Now, this, correct me if I'm wrong, Jonathan, I always like having you in here, a second opinion. This felt really twitchy here from Nnamdi Agboko. In here at the nose tackle position, they're trying to run counter on us. All right, back block, not going to get there. Ooh, almost. Did you see it? Almost. Hey, great cut right here by Bo Walker getting back outside. All right, but great job by Nnamdi because we forced the bounce, right? If we can force this thing to bounce earlier than it's supposed to, counter's supposed to hit up in here. In fact, you can kind of see that crease right there, Jonathan, down the midline of the offense, okay? But instead, Nnamdi's being a freak, and we forced that thing to bounce to where our help is outside of C-gap and beyond right there on counter, okay? If that counter play hits down here on the hashes, we are in trouble, okay? We're in big time trouble, especially if it hits here, okay? That's where it's intending to hit. There's the kick. There's the wrap. We're trying to crease in here, but we can't because Nnamdi is making us bounce out here. Also, love the replay right here because you can see some Kristen Miller-esque type of stuff. Look at here, okay? What are we getting right now, Jonathan? We're getting pull and we're getting back block, right? So what do we need to do? We need to brace ourselves for that back block, right? We can't get washed out of our gap. We got to brace ourselves for back block and defeat the back block if we can and follow the puller because the puller's going to take us to the football, right? So watch this. Watch how he braces for impact right here from 51. Already sees it. Eyes in the backfield. Now we got to do what? Now we got to shed this block. Boom. Goes to shed the block. Now we got to get flat and finish, okay? We can work on getting flat and finish a little bit better this offseason, okay? But I'm at the point now with the nose tackle room, Jonathan, where I would have my hands together praying for a flash and then diving into that. We got a flash. Let's see if we can get 3 or 4 of these in a single game. Woo. You want to see some big man shit, Jonathan?
Would love to.
You want to see some big man shit? I'll give you some big man shit. This big man shit over here by Marcus Harrison. 76 had a good day. I want you to watch him in here at guard, Jonathan. It's hard to see. Okay, he's in there, but he big pasty mofo in there, so you ought to be able to see him. Now, watch him. He going to get what I call the underhooks on this 3-tech. Now, this 3 technique is jacking his stuff up. Do you see that? Our chin strap and our helmet is that away. That guy has got pad level on us. That is J.J. Hane. He has won the hip uncoil, right? He has won the initial board drill. Now, here's the problem. Marcus Harris is going to take that outside hand. He's going to wrap it up underneath that pec, and he's just going to start walking this kid like he's at the park. I'm talking about just absolute manning this gentleman right out of the 3-tech spot. Look at this, Jonathan. Huh? He still got him. He's still in there holding him like he's a child. That is walking, by the way. There's no foot fire in there. We are just one foot after the other, just taking a man and walking him out of the hole. Love that rep. Get a replay of it. I don't know if we can see Marcus. Here he is. He's getting a little bit of a double team. But you're just pushing at the hip, buddy. Do you see how he's pushing this way, Jonathan? He's not pushing this way.
Right.
That's why we got to get hip to hip, okay? If we don't, we're not even really helping our teammate out. We think we are. We're just going to go over there, touch his hip, and get to the backer. Also, hey, this is a big-time no-no down here in the red zone, okay? Watch his eyes right here, Nick Abrams, and tell me what he's doing wrong, Jonathan.
He's jumping a gap.
Well, he's taking the quarterback.
Oh.
You see his eyes?
Oh.
His eyes are flashing towards the cue. Buddy, don't do other people's job. We got that. We got that on the backside. Your job is to fit the run front side with the running back, okay? So, yeah, you're right. He jumped the gap, but he jumped the gap because he's looking at the wrong spot. Eyes are lying to him. And then we get Melinder with an RPO. I think he's both the twitchiest and most fluid quarterback in the room. Would you agree?
Yeah, for sure.
Just overall, hands down, guaranteed best athlete. Mm-hmm. Let's go to 56-51. All right. Never mind. So anytime we see this right here, we get dirted. I think 2 things. 1, first and foremost, quarterback. Whoa. 2, was our landmark wrong? Did we run to the wrong depth? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're about to get our answer. You know how we're going to get our answer? Somebody's going to take responsibility for it. Who do you think it is?
Quarterback.
Yeah, it's always the quarterback. It's always the quarterback. Quarterback should always take responsibility publicly for all that. So good stuff right there, 15. Okay? Now, let's not dirt the damn speed out, please. Okay? Let's go to 57-20. Here's my thing. I think if C.J. Wiley does this twice a game, okay, if he does this 20 times this year, good. You know what I mean? It's really hard to defend. Hell, Jonathan, they got safety rotation over there. You know what I mean? Like, this is just a back shoulder fade against – they have dedicated 2 resources to stopping 4, and they still gave up 25 yards. If y'all can do that, give him 4 of those a game. He catches 2 of them. We got 2 explosives. I texted somebody yesterday. You should be hunting, and I think Indiana did this best. You should be hunting 15 to 22-yard chunks, not play action 35 to 42-yard explosives. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is so much easier than protecting a 7-man deep play action. Hope we get the post. Oh, we actually have room. Okay, now we got to throw it 60 yards downfield. It's still a one-on-one opportunity. Is our guy going to go up and get it? What's way easier? That to me seems a whole hell of a lot easier. That's 3-step, ball out right now. Hell, we could throw that off the gather rocker step at quarterback if we really wanted to. We could catch the ball, take one back little rocker step, and put the ball in the air. We're never going to get sacked, and we got a high completion percentage chance. Honestly, I think it's probably why Indiana does it so much, because it is such a high percentage chance if you're good at it, A, but B, it's a much higher percentage chance of getting a 17-yard back shoulder ball than throwing some 60-yard post, okay? And by the way, Jonathan, with your quarterback's ball placement, if you got guys that can do this, Gunner will hit that spot 100 times out of 100. All right. Love this play for a variety of reasons here. We're going to get a replay of it. I mean, let's talk about the hurdle first and foremost. One of the smoothest ones I've seen in a minute. I don't know how, but somehow our left leg's the first one to hit the ground. Did you see that? Yeah. That's one of those double jump kind of things where if we get into this position, first of all, normal humans don't get into that position, but normal humans that will, their right foot's going to hit first. I don't know how we cycle the left leg all the way back down to get it to strike. That's really impressive, okay? So that's really cool. But here's what I really want to show you from the back cut. Actually, let's talk about this first and foremost. Do you see what I see? I see these two guys. You watch these videos from spring practice where all the offensive line coaches are like sprinting after the ball is thrown. Chase the ball! Follow the ball! They're doing all this crazy stuff. This is why. This is why we do this, okay? So we can like incentivize it and yell about it during practice. That way when we're not back there behind the ball carrier, it actually happens on tape. Watch this burst to the ball from 73 and 63 when they realize the hurdle has happened. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. That's offensive line play. That's what good offensive line play looks like. Because God forbid this ball falls out right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We've wasted a 25-yard explosive because of a good tackle from 4. So really good job bursting to the football from the big fellas right there. Love to see good effort. But I want to show you this from the tight. It's pin and pull, Jonathan. They are pinning 2 guys down on the front side. They are pulling 2 guys from the middle of the offensive line, okay? It is pin and it is pull. Down block, pull and kick, pull and wrap, okay? Now, you are wrapping for the mic, okay? You are kicking for the boundary edge support player. Now let's watch as this unfolds, Jonathan. I want you to watch what the mic, number 19, chooses to do. What's he going to do? He's going to go underneath, right? So if I'm number 50, what should I do?
Should take the closest man to it.
Yeah, I should gear down and seal things up, right? I should just help number 10 out. My responsibility wants to undercut. That's fine. I'll undercut with him. I'll just seal it off. You do a good job continuing to kick. Let's leave the running back one-on-one with the safety. I watch so many young offensive linemen get over here and go, oh, my responsibility is undercutting the football. I'm just going to keep running. Do you know why your responsibility is undercutting the football? Because he's Justin Williams. His ass can run. You know what I mean? It's different than Park View. It's different than practice. That guy can go. So if we don't solidify this, if we don't provide presence, he might undercut us and run that football down, but we do. Did you see just a little hip he had to run through? Now he can't get to the ball carrier. Now we're completely unevaded to get to the hurdle. Also, by the way, if you're subscribed to Patreon, you would have known they was going to run pin and pull like nobody's business on Saturday, okay? Is that myself I'm hearing echoing through your own headsets over there, Jonathan?
Yeah, like the audio's like slightly delayed.
Huh. Can you back up from that microphone just to make sure it's not picking it up off those headphones? Mm-hmm. I mean, talk about, Kirby was talking about yesterday timing up the run blitzes from these linebackers. He said Justin's done a great job timing up these blitzes, right? I think this is a run blitz. I think they're just throwing him into backside A gap. You see how he's playing 2 gapped over here. He is occupied left or right guard and right tackle. All right, and then we're plugging into front side B gap. I think it's a design stunt. Now, here's the deal. When we are on split zone blocking concepts, Jonathan, when we are this guy right here. Now, I don't know if he is taught front side inside linebacker past the center. I don't know what his responsibilities are. However, when he flashes and gets behind us, 82 shows the classic, oops, that's my guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. The classic, oops, there goes my guy. My guy's tackling the ball carrier. Now, I think this has a lot more to do with, again, Justin Williams doing a great job timing that up, understanding what our snap count sounds like. You know what I mean? That's the other thing we forget about these spring games. Like, dude, the other guys heard the snap count 16 practices in a row. Like, he kind of knows what's going on from a timing standpoint. It looks like that right here for sure. Boom. Good tackle. Here's what I will tell you about playing Jonte Gilbert. If you are playing Jonte Gilbert, you're going to have to run around him and get on top of him. You're not going to run through his outside shoulder. It's just not what it's going to be. Like, you know how some of these corners will open the gate and they'll just kind of let you run and then they'll play in the hip? Not Jonte. Jonte's going to make you run through him and stay on top of you. Watch Canyon right here, okay? We don't have an ability to stack him off the release. He stays on top of us. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you think you're just going to get through him and be able to run through him and work your way back to a back shoulder, you're just not. He's not going to give up any space, okay? Again, this kid, in my opinion, was like very similar to the Jordan Smith recruitment where it's like, oh, you're 6'2", you're 200 pounds, and your highlight tape is filled with you murdering people. You're going to play safety in college, right? Not at Georgia. We're going to play corner. That's crazy. We're big. We're big out there. We're big. We're strong. We're hard to run through. Okay? All right, now these are the 3 best plays that I saw all day from a young defensive player. You ready, Jonathan? Mm-hmm. Now, I have been quickly corrected by Anthony Lonnan Jr., okay? I said Anthony Lonnan Jr. looked like he about 6 foot out there. Saw it off. I got official measurements. 6'1 1/4", 270-ish pounds, 265, 260, something like that. I got the actual measurements. Because this kid's going to play. I think this kid's going to play as a true freshman. I got a comp for you too, Jonathan. You ready for the comp? The comp is James Harrison. If all things turn out great, okay? We're 6'1 1/2", we're 269 pounds, and we have 32-inch arms. You know, the Ruben Bain cat got sub 31-inch arms. We got 32-inch arms on a 6'1 1/2" frame. All right? Now, here's what I love about Anthony Lonnan, Jonathan. First of all, twitchy, smooth, violent. Okay? Runs to the ball, like gets after it, understands what the deal is. Here he is over here. Watch this retrace from him, Jonathan. I believe this is one of our retrace clips right here. Now, I showed one on Film Study Part 1, but here's what I love about this one, okay? Look how we understand as a football player that my best angle to the ball carrier is directly flat down the line of scrimmage through all of this garbage. Do you see this natural alleyway that has presented itself? I find a lot of players are going to run their butt like this. Oops, excuse me. They're going to run their butt like this instead of realizing there's the natural angle. Watch this. Watch us arrive to the football too. You know what I'm talking about? Flat. Get flat. Boom. He almost gets his head across, Jonathan. Great rep. Also, great rep by Blake Stewart coming down and striking right there, the freshman, a true freshman safety. Good Lord, get it out of your mouth. Now, here we go. Next play, 2nd and 8. Okay, Anthony Lonnan up here at the top. Now, who is 66th on the roster, Jonathan? Is that a Okonkwo? Will you get a name check on me for 66? Because we finna do some dirty work to him the next 2 plays. Here we go. Boom. Show the hands, long arm stick, and we are up underneath that shit. Look how low we play. Naturally low we play to the ground over here on this left tackle. Do we got a name yet?
That's my guy, Tyreek Jemison.
Oh, that's Jemison?
66 is Jemison.
Look at our bend. Look at our angle. Look where we're at. We're underneath the hands right here. This, again, Lonnan, if you're listening, it's why I thought your ass might have been 6 foot, because we play 5'9". Like, we play low. We play nasty. And that's what it's supposed to be, okay? I don't like 6'6" guys that play at 6'6". Like, here's a guy that's going to go in the first round from Auburn that I don't necessarily love because he don't play big and long and strong. He out there. Like, if we're going to play like this, let's play low, let's play nasty, let's play violent, let's play with our hands, let's play with great bend. He's doing all of that. Look at that. He gets back up and finds his way to the cue. Very next snap, I think, right here, right? 104.04, yeah, very next snap. He's over here at the top. My notes just say, nah, bro is a demon. Bro is a demon. Jonathan, we're just walking through them. Here's what would probably create problems for me. When you're that compact, there is no surface area to hit you, especially if you're constantly doing this, or if I'm trying to throw my hands and all I'm really hitting is like your forehead because you're playing so low. It's so hard to get hands on these guys and good flush contact to their chest plate because their chest plate's damn near on the ground. This is one of these questions I had for you before the show, Jonathan. Did the pass rush, I can think of one example, did the pass rush last year ever force an interception or a massive incompletion? I think the only answer I have is Kristen Miller versus Tennessee. I think we got one little tip of an elbow, and then Jonah Aguero intercepts the ball. But this right here, I do not remember happening last year, where the 3-tech beats the guard so damn bad, and the defensive end beats the tackle so damn bad that the quarterback's just like, prayer. Just get rid of it, prayer right now. I don't remember this happening. Sohn gets home now over the center, all right, and Lonen's getting home now over the left tackle. Honestly, bro, unplug it. It's bothering me. Just pray that we got good sound.
It's been solid for us. So.
Yeah, that's what I figured. 104.56 is where we're headed next. All right. Okay. Jonathan, I want your answer here. 16, the corner here, makes a great play on the ball. There's no doubt. Gets his head around, swipes the ball. You ask me if I'm being, or you tell me if I'm being a butthole for saying this is not aggressive enough, this is not good enough, it's not physical enough at the wide receiver spot. You ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go. We got play action, we're taking a shot, by the way. We got play action, we're taking a shot. There's the play action. We got power pass all the time in the world. Ball's going in the air, and
I would have liked to have seen him fight through the defender at the end.
Correct, right? Like at this point right here, when we realize, where do we realize the ball is underthrown? Right about now, we're starting to cut back towards the ball. I want you at some point to come off of 2 feet and go up to that football and just be a man and take that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no offense to 16. It's a great play by 16. 16 is not going to play this year for the University of Georgia. He will not. He's probably corner 5, corner 6. Like, we're down there. You know what I mean? It's a great play by him. You got to go up for that football, in my opinion. We see it's underthrown. Our eyes are on it. Fight back to the ball. We have to. We can't sit there and wait for it to come into our wickets. It ain't going to get there. It's going to get broken up. All right, now, here's my major concern on this play, though. It's, whatever with the wide receiver and all that good stuff, but what are we doing with our feet right here? Huh?
Just keep floating.
Yeah, A, why? Why? B, I don't know if y'all know this, but if I'm trying to be as accurate as humanly possible 50 yards down the field, my feet are kind of important. Mm-hmm. My feet are kind of important, all right? And if they don't have to be all funky, wonky, crazy nonsense, then why don't we keep them in the ground? You ever seen Tom Brady throw a post? Mm-mm. Buddy, he looks like he's a pitcher off the mound. I'm talking about them feet are so wide, so big. He's squatted down. We're not knee locked at all. Like we are ready to throw it 60 yards. We're not ready to flick it 55 and let it die on us, which is exactly what happens here, Jonathan. That ball gets thrown so far inside that we run him into the safety. It was a vertical, by the way. It was not a post. I mean, he's running straight down the red line in the numbers. This ball is not supposed to be thrown into the safety, okay? I just think we're doing way too much with our feet down there. Calm down, get your cleats in the ground, and rip the damn thing. Great play by 16, though. to get our eyes back around on that football, man. Now, I feel bad for you, Landon. Hey, it's a place of hard coaching, right, Jonathan? We're not making fun of people. We're just coaching hard. All right, I'm going to imagine Quintavious Johnson laughed at the idea of this. Like, straight up laughed. Ha! TFL. Thank you, sir. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Also, I love me a little contact, Petey. I love me a little contact, Petey. Watch Terrell Foster recognize pull and then come downhill and fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Feels even bigger from the back. Look at that. A big-time collision right there between 30 and 55. Y'all keep playing 7-on-7, though. That stuff's fun. Y'all keep playing that 7-on-7. Let's go to 106.08 right here. I don't like this. I don't like this. Okay? Now, obviously a miscommunication between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Also, when I throw this ball, as I let this ball go, I don't know about you, Jonathan, but your body language to me tells me you're going to keep running. What would you say?
Yes.
I don't see anything that tells me you're about to gear down, and then your next step is to gear down, and then the ball's out in front of you by a yard. So that we're on a different page. I don't know who's on the right page and who's on the wrong page. All I know is that we're on a different page. But here's what I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out, as is the rest of the world on national television, that you think it's your quarterback's fault. We just talked about it earlier. Even if it ain't your fault, what do? Hey, that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Hey, next play, live to fight another down, all that good stuff. Here's what I don't like. I don't like this at all. It's really bad from the wide. I do not like turning around and looking at your quarterback on 3rd and 8 doing that one. Buddy, run to the sideline. Let's go. We don't got to do none of that, okay? We ain't got to do none of that. Because you know what? In a couple of plays, when you take a slant off the face mask, you know who doesn't do this to you?
The quarterback.
Your quarterback, okay? How's he supposed to know you're about to gear down, dude? He's got pressure in his face. Hey, I love this ball right here from Beeves. It's a good ball right here from Beaver. Okay? But really, really great feet and timing. Watch how quickly his feet rattle through these reads, Jonathan. Okay? Boom. Put our eyes to the flat. Love that. All right, we're going to flip to the tight end. Ridley's covered pretty well. Love that. But look at our feet. Are we ready to throw that football right now? You bet your bottom dollar we are. All right, now watch our feet come back with us to the vert and then be ready to strike as soon as they get there. That's big-time stuff. Also, big-time stuff right here by Will Taylor. I thought you was about to crib. And I'm over here somewhere. Oh, there I am. I'm over here somewhere hanging out. I thought you was fitting to go to the door. That is not me. That is somebody else. That is UGA content creators. But look at our feet right here, Jonathan. Boom. Love it. Reset. Love it. Reset. Rip it. Love it. Great ball. Shout out to the Beeve. Let's go here. 109.23. Y'all can tell we're skipping some stuff today. All right. Now, the Isaiah Canyon play that we saw Jonte Gilbert not get ran through, you know. If you go back and watch that, Jonathan, they're playing too high. They split the look. They end up playing man coverage. And Elias Williams on that play looks like he could run for days. But I didn't really pay attention to it, and I didn't coach it hard because I don't know how they're coached. I don't know if they get man and they get split safety defense, if they're told, hey, throw the goal ball now, give our guy a chance. Don't even worry about seeing out the progression. However, let's start from the top and talk ball a little bit here, Jonathan. Okay? Those two guys are on different levels. Do you see that?
Yeah.
He looks to me like he is already bailing pre-snap. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. And we know we're going to get some type of man coverage over here. All right, so we got to step on the toes and go here. But we actually get man alignment from these guys over here. I really don't know what we got going on over here. I don't know why he's lined up out here. I don't know why he's so wide out here. We got a lot of funky stuff going on here now that I'm looking at it. But what I'm saying is we end up getting man coverage and we're draining the back. So if we get man coverage and we're draining the back and he wants to bail that way, we know the linebacker is going to pull with the running back swing, right, Jonathan? Mm-hmm. And we've got tremendous leverage tight end versus safety right here towards the middle of the field. Do you see that? Okay, so just a thought that, hey, maybe we don't need to be automatically 3 to the vert, 1, 2, 3, ball up. I mean, there's no hitch there. It's so obviously that's what they're coached to do. Mm-hmm. All right, but you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
We do have some grass here, okay? Great rep there by 18. I thought this was a horseshit DPI.
Yeah.
This is offensive pass interference, if anything. Watch this replay. Blackshear's got a whole handful of his face mask. Right there. Look at that. He's pulling his damn face mask. It's OPI. All right, this is the best throw of the day right here from 12 coming up. Let's show it to you. This is a damn good ball right here from 12. It's on, we got a little FIB off truck toss, or off jet, excuse me. We got FIB going this way, a little Fox action, okay? Fake the screen and go. Now, what I thought was interesting is 23 actually, instead of a vertical, kind of hits that off the hard cut and then it pays, gets his eyes inside. Normally this FIB is just that. It's formation and flood into the boundary. We just kind of run 3 verts down the sideline into zone coverage and see what happens. This was neat because 1 ran the I Love Football route. 2, which is Riddell right here, kind of runs that bender back inwards. Again, watch him from the top. This is not some straight vertical route from 23. Get upfield, stick your foot in the ground, boom, right there, and then get your head around towards the ball. Great ball from Ryan Puglisi. Also, very well timed right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 hitch, ball out, and throw it firm. 1, 2, 3, 1 hitch, ball out, throw it firm. We got stuff coming too. We had stuff firing at our legs. Who is that ran in there late? Is that a linebacker? Yep, Anthony Crua. Had a good day. Had a really good day. Very good throw. Very good throw. Should we show drops, Jonathan?
I think everybody saw it.
All right, everybody saw it. We're good. Everybody saw it. All right, here we go. Hey, this is a great rush by everybody involved, okay? Really good rush by 99 over here. I think that's 99. Is that 99? Yeah, that's 99. Great rush by 9 over there on the left side too. Donnie and Juan getting a little turn sideways right here. However, hey, let's have some awareness. Where are we at right now?
Beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yes, we are, okay? If we're going to get flat, we need to get flat right now. Get your ass flat. For a multitude of reasons. A, if this is a real game, he's probably going to tackle you if we don't get flat, okay? B, the line of scrimmage is right in front of us. Get flat. Let's go. Great job, though. That's an awesome throw right there. Whoo, look pretty. 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Let's go to 119.20. Get you guys out of here pretty soon. I know everybody's busy today. This just says, hell yeah, 15 and 82. Oh, it's a great ball, dude. Mm-hmm. It's a great ball and a great catch. Doink. Hell yeah. Jonathan, this is just 4 verts, by the way, out of 12 personnel. I don't know if you can tell. You're going straight down the red line. You're going out, or excuse me, you're down the red line. You're just inside the numbers in the hash. You're inside release. You're straight vertical. We're running 4 verts. Now, this is spring ball right here, right? Did you see 10 pop out of that stance? Mm-hmm. 10's got a 3-yard lead on everybody. He gets out of his stance into the 5-yard line before everybody. That guy can go, man. I like the swipe there, yep. Zion. I really like the swipe. I would like you to not be as nonchalant in your turn there. Go now. Go now. You got ran by. Oh, buddy. Speaking of nonchalant, I was watching corners all night last night, Jonathan. You know what? I have decided there is not a player in a position on the football field that takes more plays off than the corner. Good gross. Just gross, some of the stuff I saw last night on film. Hated it. 80 is going to be a real problem, though.
Yeah.
I mean, what on earth do you do with that? You know? Has anybody got a Kyle Hamilton out there? Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. If that's going to be playing in the slot, you better have Jet Washington from Oregon. You better have somebody. You better have some size. If you think 6 foot 205, he's a thumper in the box, safety's going to take care of that. You're wrong. Okay? You're wrong. Also, I don't know if there's a better quarterback that I've watched at Georgia in the last several years at that ball than Gunnar Stockton. There's anything 14 could do at a high rate is that. You know what I mean? And compete his balls off. All right, those two things we got. You know who had a good day, Jonathan? Marcus Harrison. Marcus Harrison had a really, really good day. So he was in at guard, manning somebody, right? Walking him up out the hole. Now he's over there at right tackle, Jonathan. Old big pasty. Now he's over here at right tackle, and I want you to watch him. Watch him get outside, recognize, hey, my kick player is there. I got to kick him now. Oh, never mind. My kick player has wrapped up. I'm going to go get him. Now, I'm not only going to get him, but I'm going to take him out and actually turn him into the kick player. Do you see what I'm talking about here? Okay, when we pull out over here, we are what we call the kick player. We're going to take the force player and we're going to kick him out into the sideline. However, what's the safety or the corner doing right now, Jonathan? He's sagging off. Okay, so who's going to become the kick player? It's actually going to be Nick Abrams. But when he gets over there, he's going to be almost more in a wrapped position, right? He's inside shoulder of us. Can you tell that? All right, he's inside shoulder of us. So how are we going to get him back into a kicked player? We're going to take our left hand and we're going to just move him onto our right side of our body so our ball carrier can get into the crease and not have to bounce towards the sideline. Okay? It's big-time football stuff right here from 76. Boom. Did you see the collection? Get him on the outside, maintain the crease, put our running back one-on-one with the corner and the DB. That's good stuff. It's good stuff right there from Marcus Harrison. What is the question at quarterback? Are you a good enough athlete? The answer is yes. We're a good enough athlete. Good enough athlete. Buddy, if this is what it's going to be all year, you guys are in trouble with number 80. Okay? It's going to be a problem. Too easy, right?
Yeah.
Too easy. All right. I want to show one thing because I think you found your third down back. Now, Jonathan, what if I told you instead of free releasing the back because he's 195 pounds soaking wet and he's a better receiver than he is a pass blocker, meaning like, hey, if I got a Mike blitzing into A-gap, okay, but he's also responsible for the running back. If I peel the running back, what's that blitzing Mike have to do?
He has to respect that.
He has to respect that, and he has to peel with the back. So you saw a lot of that from Georgia the last 2 or 3 years, where instead of letting the running back stay in protection, we check him out of the protection because whoever's responsible for him will peel, and then we can play 5-on-5 instead of playing 6-on-6. Does that make sense? Okay. I think that might change this year because I think they got somebody out of the portal that just must chew nails. He just enjoys this shit. Look at this. Look at this right here from him on a sim pressure. They got it walked up, right, Jonathan? So if we have one of these Mikes, if we have one of these interior linebackers and he comes, we got to go now. We got to meet him right now. Tell me this kid don't look like he enjoys this. Like this is his funnest part of the day. You know what I mean? Like, buddy, we were ready. We were, matter of fact, we walked ourselves closer to the line of scrimmage so we could come get this smoke right here. Okay? I love seeing that. Also, love seeing this. Look where that's at. You know what I mean? Look where that's at. We got dudes out there playing still in the spring ball game, getting after it. with 90 seconds left in a running clock in the second half. Hey, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you hit that thumbs up button on your way out. I love you. Bye.